Welcome back to some more Balatro. It's time for the plasma deck. It's a tricky one. We are on orange stake, so you know it's not gonna be a walk in the park, but we will try our best. And even more so, like the plasma deck is different. Of course it is, but with the Jokers, I mean, it's already hard to find good Jokers for the plasma deck, I feel. And then, what should we try? I mean, early on, I think flushes are fine. Wait, if I do overstock, is it still gonna be free? I hope so. Oh, that's such a bait. Come on. Oh well. So the plasma deck, of course, early on, very powerful. Easy to get going. But once you go beyond the early game, the, you know, those 100 chip Jokers are, they're just not scaling. I mean, you get to like, I don't know, like maybe 60, 70, 100k easily, and then it's kind of, it fizzles out. Golden Joker I really like early on, and Odd Tod is one of those that's gonna be really powerful early on, but if you can find a way to re-trigger or play it cards, then it's gonna continue being powerful, I feel. So that could be a potential way. And you know, when we play almost fully even cards, it's of course not gonna be as good, but here we are. I think for the time being we are doing okay, so let's just build some economy and see where we go from there. Let's swap these around. 31 chips is better than 4 volt in this case. Otherwise it would be comparable, I feel, but for the plasma deck it's not even close. Space Joker, I think it's just too much of a gamble. High Priestess, I mean, I think planets scale quite well for the plasma deck, since you know, both halves matter. I'd rather keep the ace. All face cards are... well, that's a lot of face cards then. Oh well, should be good enough. Oh, well, it's unfortunate that we played the gold card. Okay, so Odd Tod is carrying us so far. Golden Joker is helping us with our economic situation. Slide Joker will probably buy it again just to create a copy. 2 Odd Tods, maybe that's good enough. I think it's worth it. And I wasn't attached to any of the Jokers that we had, so I like that. And then if you could, I think making them lucky, but which cards? Well, obviously the aces are good and the other even cards, but let's keep them to a suit, since we are trying to play flushes, and go from there. Go from there. And yeah, 2 Odd Tods. It's gonna be interesting. I mean, with any re-triggering effect, it's very powerful. Of course, it's harder to re-trigger non-face cards, I feel. But, I mean, there's a Joker which... I don't think I'm willing to do either of these. There's a Joker that makes every card a face card, so that could be something that we get, but then we also need Suck and Wasken, which re-triggers the face card, so I feel like that's jumping through way too many hoops for a build that may or may not even be good enough for for orange steak. 20 bucks is really pleasant to receive at this point. Okay, so we have a decent economy going. I think I will do the high card. When in doubt, I think it's just better to... Well, and then I immediately brainstorm. I will take an eternal brainstorm. Okay, now we have 3 Odd Tods. That's a lot of Odd Tods, I feel. Some would say 1 is too many, and now we have 3. First hand is drawn face down. Well, thank you, I suppose. Let's just do this. And I guess I'll discard this. And probably, like, these should be... Let's take a peek. Okay, they are. So now we have 3 Odd Tods. Again, it's interesting. 2 pair and pair. We have neither. Let's just play this. It's probably good enough. Yeah, it is. Let's see. We have again. Our money is good. The ball I'm not sold on, even though, like, you need so much for this to work out, I feel like. Like, playing 3 odd cards is the same outcome, so why would you do that? None of these seem great. I guess a wheel is something we can try. A debuff bloodstone is not something I'm interested in. 2 pair. I mean, they are cheap enough so that I don't feel bad about buying them. Double our money. No, it's the skipper one. So we're not interested in that one. 2 pair and a pair. Is this gonna be good enough? Maybe. And you give, so you all trigger. Okay, this is better to keep on that one. Okay, 85k for 2 pair. Let's keep that in mind. Please trigger all held. So this is not the one we were looking for. Splash. Splash is pretty good, I think, for us. So we could play a high card, but still play everything. Something to consider. Magician or Death card. I think more aces can't hurt. Like, they're very powerful with the Odd Tod. I mean, as powerful as, you know, as an Odd Tod can be. So 2 pair was pretty good with 2 odd cards and an ace. Let's suit here. I'm not happy about discarding the ace, but I feel like it had to be done. Some odd cards in here. No luck with the 20 bucks, but it's okay. But this 2 pair should be awful, right? But no, I mean, we do get some chips from here. We definitely should have... Oh no, they were odd. Okay, what am I saying? 5 is an odd number. I knew that, of course I knew that. Spades, no, no. 8 bucks for 2 potential odd cards. Well, one of them were odd, and the other one was the blue seal, which is very powerful, I feel. 2 pair seems to be good enough, so... Okay, the flint might be tricky. And we lost the slide joker also, so let's not forget that one. I'm gonna keep the 9 since we have some extra 9s. And let's just play this straight. Basically, anything is good enough here, right? Yeah, let's just toss this ace and it should be good enough. It is, and we also got an extra $3. So the slide joker is out. Let's sell it. I will buy the money tree, and then we are, unless we spend down, which I'm trying not to, enhance the aces. I'd love it if you would not destroy an ace to give me an ace. Thank you. Really appreciate it. And I guess 2 pair. It's not the hardest thing to put together. I know we're missing a joker, but I'd rather not buy something just to buy something. Do I play this straight? I have 6 aces. I don't think so. Like, none of these are odd. So why would I do that? And there's 2 pair with the blue seal. Are we close? We are moderately close to it. I would love to play 2 pair, but it's not happening while keeping you around. So I guess we'll just toss this and see how this one does. Not quite enough. Now we can do it. 2 pair. I know none of these are odd, but this one is. So like this one triggers, so that's good enough. We probably could have moved it around. And we really should have, actually, not just could have. The hack... Okay. Hack is nice. Hack is really good. So it triggers our 3s and 5s, which is good. So now those numbers are also pretty powerful for us. None of these though. I will take a... I won't buy you though. 50 in one hand. That's gonna be rough, I feel like. That will be rough. I think we need to hold on to the death card until we go against the needle. Because otherwise it's gonna be just really hard to beat it without something like that. So is it better for you to re-trigger everything? Yes, because we have 2 Odd Tods. Right? Yes. Okay. So 5s and 3s are extremely powerful if we can do that. You are better for a bit and then you fizzle out. So I think we just I will take this one. We just take the guaranteed. I will take Pluto, high card Pluto, yeah. Because sometimes you just have to play something pretty bad. So here we just start discarding. And we continue discarding. And I think we will play a full house for sure. Or we could also... It's interesting. So you're not relevant now, unfortunately. 2 pair is... Like, we have not upgraded this at all, so I think this... Or is 2 pair better? It's 100. And we can even upgrade for more. Okay, then this is better. So this is what we're playing. And we need 50k from this one. I don't think it's impossible. I would not be surprised if it's not enough. Okay, it was twice as good as it needed it to be. Okay, that's good. Okay, +1 hand size, really powerful. Square Joker is pretty good, but I think it's too late for that. We'll just skip here. Take a look here. I'm happy with the ace. Unfortunately, no 3s and 5s. But again, the aces have been really kind to us, so not gonna complain. Now I will try to find some 5s. Or I just play 4 of a kind. How many aces do I have? Still 5 aces. But I'm losing 80 chips. Well, I'm willing to try it. See how it is. Maybe this is really... okay. It wasn't as far as I thought it would be, but it wasn't great either. How about a straight? Straight, and we have 2 of those. So 3 triggers, I think that's better. I might be wrong there. Well, I guess we'll never know, unless you do the math, which I'm not that kind of Balatro player who does the math. Cryptid is good, but again, we're pulling in 2 directions, kinda, sorta. With like I could do this, which gives us a lot of 5s. Yeah, so I feel like we are pulling into the 2 directions. So Cryptid on the ace is obviously very good, but you could do it on a 5. How many 5s do I have? Only 4. I think the hack is a good backup. If we and I will take this. If we need to play something that's not aces, this should be really powerful. Again, it's close. I mean, no, it was good enough, period. It's just, it could have been better. Just by a bit. I will take the 9 and toss the queen. 7s are good, 9s are good. Toss everything else. 9 and 7, 7, 2 pair. With the gold chip on it. The gold seal, I meant to say. Will this be good enough for anti-8? I mean, it depends. It depends on a lot of things. Not the least of what bosses do we have to face. So again, I'm still very hesitant to say that okay, we have this. If you would have more, if hack would be the main thing that we're doing and copying it with Brainstorm and Odd Tods is there as a support, then yeah, then I would say okay, we have this in the bag. But without that, I think it's just too risky every time we do anything, basically. Okay, so now I think this is better. Maybe I'm crazy? It's the same thing, no? So if it's here, they get an extra trigger. If it's here, no, then it is better since they get 2 extra triggers. Right. Yes, okay, this is better by a bit. And then, what do we do then? Definitely toss these, toss the 3 and 2 and the 4 and keep the 7. We do have some extra 7s, I believe. Maybe I'm just imagining things. How about the 3 of a kind? With like this. No, I think 2 pair really helps. We still have 6 aces in the deck, so even if we do that, I think this should be... oh, we unfortunately do discard some random cards. But this should be definitely good enough. Let me change it over here for the extra triggers on the 5s. And we are at anti-7. Okay. Anti-7, card sharp for 11 bucks. I'm not really interested, to be honest. I will do the fool though, for the hermit. So some extra money. We're never really playing these. I think it's card sharp, 5 rounds. We play so many different hands, I feel like. And our malt is not, of course it's not great. Why would it be? But it's not the worst. Is it crazy to buy this? I think we can oh, I have no space. Okay, what am I saying? Yes, it is crazy, since I would not sell any of these. Let's take a peek for $4. No, thank you. Blue Joker. 2 for each, so there's a 40 difference at 20 cards. I think I'm willing to... I'm not sure if this is an upgrade or a downgrade. I guess we'll find out with time. Okay, this hand I do like. Again, I feel like the retriggers here are more powerful. Another round here is 90 chips. So we lose the 90, but we get 4 more here, so it is. So in that case, it's even better to play like this, I think. Let me know if I'm wrong. I might be. This is kind of weak, so maybe I am wrong. Huh. Who knew? Who knew that I might be wrong? What if we play this? 2 pair? Oh, it wasn't a 2 pair. Yeah, that's a big thing. We should not be playing full houses for no reason. Like 2 pair is so much more powerful. I think 2 pair would have gotten us there. Yeah, look at this. Okay. So if we have 2 pair, so first thing, only to play 2 pair. If we have 2 pair that has 3 and 5 or 3 and an ace or something, 3 and 5 is gonna be better because you get that many more triggers from Odd Tod. So let's keep these in mind while we make decisions. There's 3 and 5. 9s are with red seal. With red seal, I think 9s are powerful. I think we can toss something like this, and then we still have a 3 and a 5 in our hand. Yeah, this was not. And then 2 pair, no full house, and this should be very good. No, we did not move the hack. Oh, come on. We need to lock in. It was good enough, thankfully, but yeah, okay. It was good enough, thankfully. What's the blind? What's the blind? Lose 1? Okay, we don't care. Magician. Magician could be really good, especially in the 5s and the 3s. Oh, retrigger is very powerful. That's good, that's good. I think we're gonna do this. Take a look at the pack. Ace is good. Roll once, not interested in anything. 440. It's a big number. It's a scary number. I don't love discarding this much, but I feel like we have to. I really do feel like we have to. And retrigger hack. Even though you're not odd, maybe this is something we can try. 20 mult. Okay, that was awful. That was really, really awful. We have 3 5s and 3 8 and 4 3s. How do we play here? Do we keep the ace? I think Do we keep the ace is the question. I think there's so many aces in our deck that we don't. We definitely keep the 5 and 3. And we have 5, 5, 3, 3. We move this, and this should be really powerful. With all the retriggers, the 10 molt is gonna be relevant. We have steel in hand. This should get us there. No flames. Okay, really close. So now we just need to get across the finish line. Well, not the finish line. There's one more anti. I mean, I'm just saying for this one. Well, how do we not die here? What can we do? There's high card. What are the things we can do a pair, but that's not doing anything with this. We could just do a high card ace. Moving it here. We need 40k. Could also try this, but I think that's really risky, relying on 20 volt. And that's not good enough because this one has the... I think this is the best thing we can do. Right? I'm pretty sure. So either this is good enough or not. It wasn't, unfortunately. I was so close. So close. I'm not sure what we could have done there differently. Yeah, maybe playing the first hand was not the greatest idea. But we got close, I mean. And again, I don't think you often get to see 3 Odd Tods. Definitely not something that I've ever done before, but you know, something, first time for everything. So yeah. No endless this time, but I think that's to be expected, especially with the plasma deck. So, but next time we'll definitely get there. Anyways, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll hope to see you next time. Bye bye.